Good morning, everyone. My name is Katie Robinson, and today I'm putting together a short video about the top 5 reasons that people say that they can't join Perfectly Posh. So oftentimes people will approach you or you will approach them and start talking about the business opportunity with Perfectly Posh, and something is holding them back usually. And I'm going to go over the top 5 things that people tell me that are holding them back from joining, and the response that I have to them. So the first one is, I don't have time. And I hear this one all the time. It's probably the most common reason that people say that they can't join Posh. And so this is what I share with them. When I first started, I did not have a lot of free time. Right now, I don't have a lot of free time, but I make time for what my goals are. So in the beginning, my goals were getting through the props, building a customer base, all of that kind of stuff. And I was able to cut out a few hours each week to dedicate my time to hitting those goals. As your goals get bigger, you're going to start dedicating more time, and what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if someone just wants to have a little hobby, dedicating an hour or two a week is going to be okay. If they want to start building a team, they're going to have to work that into their schedule as well. But this isn't something that should hold someone back from joining, because they don't know how much time they're going to be committing until they actually start working, and they are totally in control of it. It's not like someone's going to tell them, you're not putting enough time into Posh, you need to do this, you need to do that. They're their own boss, so remind them of that. So everyone has time for Posh. The next one, what if I don't sell enough? A lot of companies have really high minimums that people have to meet in order to stay active as a consultant. And this was probably one of my biggest questions when I joined Posh, because I didn't want to have to feel like I had to push. And then what if I didn't meet that qualification and I was disqualified from being a consultant? So with Posh, it's really simple. You have to sell $300 in each 6-month rolling period. Our 6-month periods run from January 1st through June 30th, and then July 1st through December 30th. And you are exempt from the period in which you join. So anyone who joins right now does not have to sell $300 until July 1st through December 31st, 2016. And this doesn't have to be $300 per month. It doesn't have to be $300 in one order. It could be $50 each month. It could be $100 every other month. It is whatever they can do to meet that qualification. Say you can't do it. Something happens. You cannot reach your $300 goal. All that happens is that you become deactivated. If you decide you want to join Posh again, you simply call our home office, tell them that you'd like to reactivate your account, and that's all you have to do. So do not let that hold you back from joining Posh either. Here's another one. I hear this all the time. I failed with another company. This one is hard because every company is different, and I've never been with another company besides Perfectly Posh, so I'm not sure of all the ins and outs, but from what I hear, Posh is really different from these other companies. So like I said before, you dedicate the amount of time you want to dedicate, you have a low minimum qualification to stay active as a consultant. And something else that I have heard is very different with Posh is that we have a ton of free training. From the day you join, you start a 30-day academy, and that is completely free. In addition to that, we have team trainings, company trainings, training every Tuesday, opportunities to go to events every fall and spring to learn about the new catalogs and different changes that have gone into effect. So there is a ton of support. So even if you have had a bad experience with another company, I think that people should keep in mind that Posh is really different, and they are changing the way that people really look at direct sales and how they work into their business. So do not let your failure with another company hold you back. I don't want to bug people. So people feel like, oh, I'm going to be like the salesperson. I have to go out and make all these posts about Posh. I'm going to have to ask my friends to host a party. I'm going to have to meet these sales by the end of the month, so I'm going to be begging for orders. Not true. None of it. You don't have to do any of that. When you get a new pair of shoes and someone says, oh, I like your shoes, where'd you get them? I got them at Nordstrom, they're this brand or that brand. You just advertise for that store and that brand. So that's how I like to think of Posh. I use Posh and I love it. So when my friends ask me, oh, what kind of products you use on your face, your skin looks great. Oh, I use Posh, would you like to try it? Blah, blah, blah. And that's an easy way to lead into it. You don't have to be out there begging people to order or saying things about products that aren't true. You're simply sharing what you love. So if that bugs people, then maybe they're really not that great of a friend, because they should want to hear what you love. You don't have to hound them to order. If they want to try something that you love, then they'll order on their own. So you don't have to bug people. And my last one, I don't have money to invest. So when I first heard this one, I was kind of confused because I wasn't aware that with a lot of other companies, you have to pay different fees for websites. You have to pay to purchase a certain amount of stock in order to be a qualifying consultant. You had to spend all this money for various things to run your business, and that is not true with Posh. First thing, you get your kit for $99. So that $99 is your only required investment. In return for your $99, you get over $260 or $80 worth of perfectly Posh products, which you can do whatever you want with. You can use them for yourself, you can make samples, you can share them with friends, totally up to you. In addition, you get $80 worth of business supplies. So, that right there gets you started on that end of it. You do not have to buy stock. You don't have to have this huge elaborate office full of stock, have things on hand that people can come and shop and buy. That is totally up to you. You can do that, but it is not required, and it does not mean that it is going to affect your business if you cannot do it. So if you don't have a lot of money to invest, that's okay. So those are the 5 reasons that I hear most commonly about people not being able to join at the moment, or that's holding them back from just going and taking the jump and joining Perfectly Posh. So I wanted to share that with all of you so that if you are experiencing those kinds of problems with people that are holding them back and you're not sure what to say, there you go. So I hope that helps, and good luck in your 30-day boot camp, and I can't wait to see everyone's results.